Hello, welcome back to Stitched Up Weekly. We are in week 3 of October. So I am back. It is Tuesday evening. I've been home from work for an hour and I've got the PJs done for Layla. So here they are. Look how cute they are. I am so happy with them. So these are the Ellie and Mac Grow With Me pajamas. So pajama top. I thought the orange went so well with it, and I've put a little sweeter than pumpkin pie label in by Little Rosy Cheeks, which I think is just gorgeous. So a little top, and then the trousers are here. I haven't put a label in the trousers, and what's unique about this pattern is that the cuffs sort of fold up and then fold down, so as they grow they last a little bit longer, if that makes sense. So I'm super happy with them. I had these cut out last night, and then when I've got in from work tonight, I got in about an hour ago, I've just sewn them up in an hour, and I'm just super chuffed. They've come out really well. I did not realise though that this fabric is actually a French terry. I thought it was jersey, cotton jersey, and it's not. It's French terry. So it's fine. It just means that there's more stretch that way than there is that way. So I think when it's been printed, it should have probably been printed the other way around. Piper's going mad because Martin's just got in from work and he's excited. What can I say? That's dogs for you. So last week's vlog is just uploading as we speak. I'm going to go see my husband and see what kind of day he's had. So I'll catch up with you soon. Morning, it is Wednesday. I've just had a shower. I've put my Marnie on. Look at that. And yeah, I should have had this sewn up a long time ago, but it's finished now and I thought I would put it on this morning. I am absolutely chock full of cold. 2 secs. I'm back. Piper needed to come in. So it's 8:15 Wednesday morning. And I'm day off today. Well, I'm saying I'm day off. I am working from home 2 till 7, which is really day 6. But then I am off. I'm here from home for the rest of it. And I'm home tomorrow as well. Well, I'm not home tomorrow because I'm going down to Leicester to see Bronte and Layla. I'm looking forward to that. So I've just had my shower, got myself a cup of coffee. Yes, I am chock full of cold. And the last couple of nights have been really hard trying to sleep with a completely congested sinuses. However, I did go to bed at 8 o'clock last night because I was just so tired. And yeah, anyway. So I have dishwashers on. I made a real big boo-boo because I talked about in last week's vlog that I had filmed my Finish That Whip vlog, which was actually due to go up yesterday. And I had filmed it and then promptly forgot all about it because I got carried away doing my whips and totally disassociated it from the vlog and the challenge itself, which is just ridiculous. But anyway, I suddenly woke up in the middle of the night, and we do this, don't we, where you wake up in the middle of the night and you think, oh my word, something comes to you that you should have done or from like years ago, and you suddenly think about it. And it just came to me thinking, I'm pretty sure my whip vlog was due up on the 15th and today's the 16th. And I thought, well, there's not anything I can do about it now. I'll have to wait till I get up. And when I got up and I was just scrolling Instagram, I noticed the tag from Lisa saying, Rachel's vlog's up today. And I'm thinking, no, it's not. No, it's not, because I've not even edited it. So I have spent the last 3/4 of an hour editing that vlog. Thankfully, I had got it filmed, but I've edited it and it's just uploading now. So I'm, you know, bad vlogger that I didn't get that up in time, but it's up. Oh, it will be up. It certainly will be by the time this is here, and you'll, you know, it'll be last week's news. But anyway, it's up. And as a result of filming that vlog, I got my Marnie done, and it was only when I was editing last week's vlog that I noticed I'd not even shown you it, which is what? I mean, come on. Anyway, it's here, it's done. And I'm wearing it with my jeans, which is exactly what I've been harping on about these last few weeks in most of my vlogs about my style over autumn and winter, in that I gravitate towards separates because I'm always cold. I am the eternal lizard, always cold, and I want to layer up, and I find layering up with having jeans on much easier than I do with dresses and tights. I just feel warmer with having my legs completely enclosed, I guess. I suppose I could wear dresses with leggings, but I don't like the feel of how dresses move across leggings, if that makes sense. Maybe I've got sensory issues, I don't know. It's just one of my little things. I just don't like that feeling at all. But I'm quite happy with tights. No, with jeans and a top. So today's actually quite mild. It's horrible. It's been raining half the night and it's really grim. No nice sunny weather at all, but it's actually really mild. And we're talking about the weather again because that's what we do. You know, we've talked about this, but I think we were heading for a midweek downpour and mild weather for a couple of days, and then I think it's going to get rubbish again towards the weekend, which is just perfect because it's my weekend off and Martin's weekend off, and it's always horrible weather when it's Martin's weekend off. So anyway, I'm going to finish getting that vlog uploaded. I need to take a photo for my thumbnail before I can actually publish it because I haven't got one, so I'm going to have to do that. And then you're all shouting at me about where Martin's joggers are. They are still in flat fabric form because I had priorities, and the priorities was to get this done, obviously. And obviously I needed to get Layla's Halloween PJs done as well, which are now done. I showed you those last night. So I can get on with his joggers now. I'm gonna do it, okay. I've taken the hint. So I'm gonna get those cut out today. He's at work till 7:15. I don't know how much I'll get done of them today because, as I say, I'm working from 2. I've got a few errands to do this morning, so we shall see. But yeah, that will be my next project. I'll get them done. Somebody did actually mention, which I thought was a really good idea, to just buy him some from Primark and take the label out and stick one of my own labels in. And he wouldn't know. You're absolutely right. I think the only issue is for me, because of where I live in the middle of the country, a trip to Primark is not a 5-minute thing. It is a whole morning thing, basically. And I don't have, well, when I say I don't have time, I don't want to make time to do that. I would rather spend that same morning sewing in said joggers and not have to go out in horrible weather, drive 20 miles to my nearest town that has a Primark, pay for parking, struggle to find parking and get stressed about it, but then pay for parking, and then go into Primark, find joggers that are the right colour in his size, and then come home. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Anyway, I need to go dry my hair. I've showered, I've put some curl stuff on it because I'm trying to leave it natural at the minute. And then I am going to try and unblock this nose because I can't cope, honestly. Can't cope. Good morning. It is Thursday and I finally have a day off, which is very welcome. I am just about ready to head off down to Leicester to spend the day with my gorgeous daughter Bronte and granddaughter Layla. So I'm looking forward to seeing her because I've not seen her for about 3 weeks, something like that. So that's going to be good. Apart from on FaceTime, obviously we FaceTime each other every day. So, but it's not the same, is it? Although it's a very close second best. So yeah, I am on my way down there shortly. I have put my Marnie back on. I had it on yesterday and love wearing it with my jeans. It's just me, totally me. And I'm going to be honest, when I was going all out with this and put this collar on, the little ruffle and everything, I was seriously thinking this is going to be too much. It's ruffle overload. However, in this fabric, I think it really works. And I would suggest, unless you really want that way out style, if you're making this top, you go for a very floaty viscose fabric if you're going to do everything on it, as in all the tucks and the ruffles and the flounces and everything else. Because in any other heavier fabric, such as a cotton lawn or anything like that, it's just going to be too much. It's all going to poof out and stick up. Whereas this drapes beautifully. I mean, I love how these sleeves hang, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't believe I've waited so long to get it finished, to be honest. So I'm just wearing it with my denim jeans with it tucked in, and yeah, I feel really good today, so that's good. A few of you mentioned lots of options for sorting out the stitching, so thank you so much for your ideas. They're all really good. I think somebody mentioned about colouring them in. I don't think I'm going to do that because I haven't got a I mean, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but I haven't got a Sharpie, as if I would take a Sharpie to this fabric, but you know, of the exact same colour, and I think it would have to be the exact same colour to be able to get away with it. And a few other people mentioned about actually just stitching over it with a similar colour thread, which I think is actually a really good idea. So I think I might do that. But you know, for now, I'm quite happy just wearing it as it is, because who says these things have to be perfect? But it feels great on. I love it. I'm so happy with it. And yeah, what else can I say about that? So I have put together and cut out the pattern for Martin's joggers. You will be pleased to know, because I've been procrastinating about these now for well over a week. I'm really sorry about the sniffles, guys. I am still really bunged up and congested. So, but I still feel good. I feel fine. I don't feel poorly, so that's good. But I've cut out the pattern and it's all ready to cut the fabric. So I am thinking that tonight, because obviously I'll be bringing Layla back with me. She's going to be staying till Saturday. I think once she's in bed and settled tonight, I'm going to get those cut out and possibly start sewing them up. We'll see. It depends how tired I am, because, you know, I'm not 25 anymore. And looking after a toddler is actually tough and tiring, even when you're 25, let alone twice that age. So, yeah, I will see how we get on with that. But I'm just waiting for the rush hour traffic to die down. I've just realised I've got you really wonky. I'm really sorry. I'm waiting for the rush hour traffic to die down. I've just been tidying up her bedroom a bit, because we've got a few Christmas presents for her that were just on the bed and they're not wrapped, obviously. So I don't want her to see those. And I know 18-month-olds don't generally sort of have an idea of presents and things yet, but it's very obvious because she's really into Bluey. Those of you that have got young children or young grandchildren might know that Bluey is the big thing right now, and she is massively into Bluey, and it's very, very, the branding is very obvious, so she will see that straight away and go Bluey. So I have had to tidy up the room a bit to move those out of the way so she can't see them, and yeah, just get that sorted so that when she comes home I don't have to do it. So that's done, which is good. So I'm just waiting for rush hour traffic to die down on the M1, because I hate the M1 with a passion, but unfortunately it's one of two options for me to go down to Leicester. It's either the M1 or the A1, and dependent on traffic, depends on which one I do. The M1 is generally, well, I'm saying quicker, it's not if the traffic's bad, but this time of day will be awful. So I'm just waiting for that to pass. So I might make myself another coffee. And I realised I didn't actually film anything else yesterday. Yesterday was a really tough day, I'm going to be honest. I think I'd mentioned before, I've got a few bits and pieces going on in the background in my sort of professional life that I don't really want to go into, but it's just, let's just say it's just peaks and troughs with anybody that's in a professional role, isn't it? And I'm going through a trough at the minute, let's just say that. Not with my job at the prison, that's absolutely great. But yeah, so I've had a few bits going on with that. And on top of that, I was working yesterday afternoon, as you know, and it was a manic 5 hours, even though I was doing it from home. It was just relentless, to be honest. So that was tough. But then on the back of that, I know that I'd said a while ago that I was reducing my locum time. I work 3 days at the prison, which is lovely, and then I do bits and bats of locum in between. But then over the course of the last few years, that's ended up increasing, so that I was generally, well, sometimes I was working most of my days off, and I've been cutting that down gradually over the last sort of few months. But obviously still wanting to do some, and basically the main area that I work doing locum, the agency that I worked through, the client has cancelled the contract with my agency, which means that from the end of this month, obviously I can't work there through that agency anymore. So I've had to join another agency to continue working there. And the problem is, because I'm still working at the same client, but through a different agency, I have to have a break of 3 months before I can work again. Otherwise, I'll get charged a massive fee. It's like an introductory fee, and it's only waived if you have a break of 3 months. So yeah, so I have to, that's obviously hit me like a bit of a brick this week, because you plan for these things, don't you? And this has come out of the blue. So that means my work is going to dry up massively over the next few weeks, which for most of November is not an issue because I'm away for a week anyway. And then the week after that, I'm away with the girls in the lakes. We are going away for a few days to the lakes to see the lovely Jenny Stitches and just have some sewing and girl time together, which is going to be amazing. So I haven't got a lot of time in the first 2 or 3 weeks in November anyway, so that's not an issue. But beyond that, yeah, I've got nothing in my diary apart from my main job, which is going to be a bit weird. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's my news. I've also put a little thing on my community tab this morning because I was reading through my comments of last week's vlog while I was having my first coffee of the day, as you do, and loads of you were absolutely loving the chattiness vibe of last week's vlog, because I realised when I was editing it there was hardly any sewing done or much else really. Most of it was just chat. Just had one of those weeks really, and you really loved that, and you loved the chat about the fabric trends that I was talking about and my take on that and stuff, and it resonated with lots of you. So I thought it would be really nice to get your input on what you want me to chat about each week. I thought in this vlog, because it's a chatty vlog and it's the sort of week in my life, and you know that I like to sit and garble on about all sorts of stuff, I thought it might be nice if you give me some ideas of what you'd like me to chat about to you, really. I think, you know, ideally keep it sewing related, but if there's other topics you want to talk about then and get my take on, then just leave a little note either down in the description box of this vlog or pop along to my community tab and leave some ideas there. And yeah, we can have more chats like that, because I think it's always nice to, you know, have a coffee and a chat, isn't it? So anyway, right, I'm going to go get my coffee, get ready, and then we'll head off to Leicester. See you later. So we are back from Leicester. I have a little friend. Who's that? So we've just been decorating for Halloween. I don't know if you can see them. You might see a Halloweeny husband. Layla, where are the bats? Can you see the bats? Bats. Where are they? Can you see them? What? Bats. What are they? Bats. Good girl. She likes bats because she's got bats decorating her kitchen at home. So we thought we'd do the same. So we've got some bats. I'm trying to show you where they are. Sorry if I'm making you sick. There is another one there, look. And a couple down there. Woo! Down she goes. So it's been a tiring day. I'm pretty shattered, to be honest, because I was up mega early this morning again. My hair is just doing a weird thing now. But we're just about to have some cottage pie and then chill. Get little one to bed and settled and then chill. Good morning, it's Friday and oh gosh, that's bright. Beautiful morning. We've just had we've just been going through a lot of fog. You can hear a little mumbling in the back. And it's burning off now and the weather looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. So Martin's just taking me to work because it's MOT day for my car. Hope it passes. It did last year.
It did, yeah. Well, some of your viewers might not know what an MOT is.
Well, yeah, it's just an annual test to check that it's mechanically sound and fit to go on the road. A bit like we should all get, to be fair. Yeah. But I think I could do with one. I know.
You need to.
Yeah, I could do with one at my age. But anyway, so Layla's in the back, obviously. So Martin's taking me to work and then he's going to take her home. She's still in her PJs, bless her.
It's granddad and granddaughter day.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're having a granddaughter and granddad day, and I'm having a work day.
We're going to take her to see her great nana.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. She'll enjoy that. So, because she's not seen her for a while, as she said, that's going to be lovely. So yeah, I'm heading to work. Martin's taking me, obviously. I'm going to pick me up later. You okay back there? She's probably wanting a breakfast. She'll be ready for breakfast. I'm ready for my breakfast, to be fair. So anyway, we'll see you later, and fingers crossed my car passes. So I'm home from work and I've got this little one with me. I'm really pleased to say that my car has passed its MOT, which is amazing. So that's the second year running. Not bad for a 13-year-old car. Do you want to wave? Do you want to say hello? Yeah, clever girl, clever girl. So we are going to have some playtime now because I've not seen this little one all day. So Martin and Isaac have just gone shopping and I'm going to have fun with Layla. So we'll see you later. I'm back from my run and I'm just about to go get a shower. You don't need to see my sweaty face at the moment. I've just done 10k though, and considering I wasn't going to go out because it was chucking it down, I'm really proud of that. So anyway, I thought I'd show you the leggings that I've cut out. I think I mentioned last night that Bronte wanted me to make some more leggings for Layla, and she has these ready to wear sort of denim jersey leggings of Layla's that fit her really well in the leg, but they were too big on the waist. So I actually unpicked the back of these when she was last here and tightened up the elastic. So I've dug out my lightning leggings pattern by Waves and Wild. This is a free pattern, and what I've done is, because the size that I have traced off is the size 6 to 12 months, which is now getting obviously a bit small for her. Now I know it fits her well in the sort of width of the leg and everything because she's only tiny, and the waist, but the leg length was getting too short. So what I've done is I just basically have sort of put these against the leg, and from the crotch seam, and measured and added on a bit here. So I cut through the leg, if that makes sense, and put a bit of paper in so that it keeps the dimensions of how they taper the same, and added on a bit extra, accounting for obviously seams and a hem at the bottom. So I think that is probably going to be fine. So I've cut out 4 from some cotton jersey that I've got. So I've got this one, which is from First for Fabrics, I think, or it might have been Sarah at Simple Life Fabrics, I can't remember. But I've got that one. I've done a plain pink. This is definitely from First for Fabrics with the little stars on. This was a remnant. And then a sort of lighter pink jersey as well. And I think I'm going to nip upstairs now. It's daytime because when I cut these out last night, Layla was in bed. So these are what were down here. But I know I've got some jerseys, some plain jerseys up in the top cupboard in Layla's room. So I'm going to go grab those, I think, and cut her a few more plain versions out, and yeah, get these sewn up this morning so that they can go back with her tomorrow. Et voila, 4 pairs of leggings later. They should keep her going a while. we've come out for a walk. Although Layla's not doing much walking, as you can see. It's a glorious afternoon now. It was awful this morning. She's had a really good sleep this afternoon because we would have gone out somewhere, but we've not been able to. You forget what it's like being tired. This way, Piper.
This way. Come on.
When you've got little ones and they need the naps still. So, yeah. So we're having a nice day, aren't we? You going to say hello? Yay. Good girl. We've been playing with a ball. Martin's somewhere behind me. I don't know. Where is he? Oh, he's there, look, with ball.
Big houses though, aren't they?
Good morning. It's Sunday and makeup free day today. So we are heading back down to Leicester to take Layla home. Martin has just decided to do probably about a 8-mile detour to refuel his car on the way because it's about 2p a litre cheaper. Typical Yorkshireman. Anyway, I am wearing my Whitmore sweater today. I've got a t-shirt on underneath, which is what you can see through, but this is a pattern by Amy Loudon and it's knit in Sublime wool. I think it's called Sublime, and I've just noticed I've got a hole in it because I think it's been mouthed. I can't know if you can see it actually. Just there somewhere. Can you see that? I can't show you it. There's a tiny little hole there, so I'm going to have to try and darn it, and I don't know how to darn it because I don't think I have any more of this wool. It's really annoying. This is why I don't tend to sew with wool too much, because we don't get moths in our house, but clearly we do. Anyway, weather's grim today. We've got another storm, I think, but anyway, it's put paid to a few bits and pieces we wanted to do with Layla this weekend. We wanted to take a pumpkin picking, but it's just rained all morning today and it's horrible, so there's no chance of that. And yesterday morning it was the same, and then yesterday afternoon she was asleep, so we've not had a chance to do that, but never mind, we've still had a lovely time. We've managed to pick up a kitchen for her as well from Facebook Marketplace, which I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Facebook Marketplace because you see, I know, we'll be going soon, sweetheart. You see loads of brilliant things advertised, but whenever you message people, they never get back to you. Anyway, I'd seen this lovely little child's kitchen and did message somebody the other night, and she messaged me back last night actually, so I said, can we nip for it this morning? So we got that this morning. I put a picture of it here. Layla thinks it's amazing, so that's great. She's got one at home because we bought not the same one, but we bought her one for Christmas last year and she plays with it loads, so I thought it'd be nice to get her one to have at ours. But obviously I don't want to pay for new when she's not at ours all the time because they're expensive and she won't get as much use out of it as what she would at home. So getting one second hand was brilliant. So anyway, right, I don't know who he's chatting to. He always ends up talking to somebody. Anyway, we'll see you later. So that is that for this week. We are back from taking Layla home, and it's actually Monday night, and I'm just finishing off last week's vlog so I can get it uploaded for this week. So it's been a very tiring week, let me just say that. I am shattered, especially after having a little one for 3 nights again, but it's been good fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye.